Hello, welcome back to Theme Park Wizard. Let's talk about let's talk about live stream. Let's go ahead and talk about Halloween Hornets 2023 right now. Just do a couple of things. Hold on. Share the link out there. Hold on. Um, some details have popped up. Let's go ahead and definitely talk about them. Hello, Girl Power Coasters. Hold on, we're struggling again. Share the link. Alright, so yesterday, Universal finally had their second Halloween Horror Nights announcement, and that was The Last of Us. The Last of Us is coming to Halloween Horror Nights and is coming to the spot next to the Revenge of the Mummy. And John Murray also confirmed that Chucky is coming to the spot on the H lot that where Scarecrow was last year, so the spot where you can see kind of those little Chucky boxes starting to form. That is that. But also, Universal officially released the dates and ticket details for the event, September 7th to October 31st, team member preview on the 5th, September 5th. But there's a lot of some new ticket details here, so I'm going to share my screen and we're going to talk about them for a second here. Alright, so here are your ticket details. You have the Freaking Fear Pass, the Ultimate Fear Pass. The general admission started from $74. Universal Express, Express Unlimited. Now look at this. The after 2 p.m. day night combo tickets, both of them, do the same type of things last year. And they do after 2 p.m. when you get the early entry. But then this is the only ticket that will get you access to Super Nintendo World, as you see here, from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. So Super Nintendo World will be open during Halloween Horror Nights from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. only for the combo, after 2 p.m. day night combo ticket holders. Which is very interesting because, of course, the Wizarding World of Harry Potter was not open for several years after, from inception to Horror Nights just recently. And Super Nintendo World will be open the first year, which is great. I mean, it's an upcharge, but it'll still be open. I'm curious if it will make the rest of the park less crowded from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. During those times, if there's enough people. I'm also curious if there's enough day-night ticket holders to fill up the land, because it's only available to those ticket holders. I wonder if there's not. I wonder if eventually maybe other ticket types might be allowed into the land from 7 to 10, but we'll see. It's not too long of a time anyway, but it's very interesting because, yeah, Super Nintendo World will be open for Halloween Horror Nights from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. for day-night ticket holders. So if you, again, and it's smart because for a lot of people, Halloween Horror Nights is the only time of the year they go to Universal. So to be able to go to Super Nintendo World also during some of the time having guaranteed access with little waits on the rides and games will be a nice, might be a nice sell, nice upcharge sell for them. So especially if you're flying from around the country. So we'll see. We'll see how it does. We'll see how it does. Well, Super Nintendo, of course, had an early entry ticket. Has an early entry ticket, and all of a sudden, that's right, Halloween Horror Nights has an early access ticket now. So Halloween Horror Nights this used to be free, of course, but the Halloween Horror Nights ticket has early access from 5:30 to 7. This is what your general mission ticket used to get you for free last time. Be now. Now it's an upcharge. Apparently they've been doing this in Orlando for a while, so now they're bringing it out to Hollywood. And as you see, it starts from $10, but most of the days are $20. And if you go into October, it goes up to $25 with $10 days on Wednesdays and Thursdays. By the way, will be a record-breaking 40 nights this year. 40 nights this year. In fact, there'll be a straight. They don't have early access this day, but there'll be a Halloween Horror Nights straight from Wednesday all the way through Tuesday. Over 6 days straight, there'll be a Halloween, or 7 days straight, there'll be a Halloween Horror Nights days, and the last week is just up first. Again, they don't, for some reason, don't offer early entry on this day, but this isn't all. This day is a Halloween Horror Nights day, which is pretty cool. And yeah, so very, very, intriguing. We'll see how if it sells out. I mean, if it's a Nintendo, then these things will be selling out like hotcakes weeks in advance, and a lot of people that don't like the change, but they're willing to do it. They're willing to, right? Because part of the strategy, right? Part of the strategy is to get is to show up at 5:30 and get some of those low lot mazes done or houses done before you pop up to before you go to the upper lot and crush those mazes as well. So yeah, that is very interesting again. And as for the actual event, there'll be 8 houses this year, plus the Terror Tram. There's only 2 confirmed ones, of course, Chucky and The Last of Us. As was just Chucky and The Last of Us, plus the ticketing details. And then the rides will be open, plus Super Nintendo World. Yeah, multi-night tickets, freaking Fear Passes are available. And they'll have a lot of those character experiences again, like the Death Eaters will be back. And maybe something like that giant crow that they call it the character experience. That will be back as well. So, yeah, should be a really cool event to compete with Knott's 50th anniversary here, where it looks like they may be getting 3 new mazes this year. Then there's a new spec map that popped up, and the Terror Tram changed from Celebrities to Blumhouse, which I would like a Blumhouse Terror Tram. Of course, you see they're hiring for Megan dancers, so maybe that sounds like a good environment for the Terror Tram, because it's kind of it's a big open spot, so enough for lots of Megan dancers, especially maybe that area when you come off the tram. If it is the Blumhouse Terror Tram, I'd assume that right at the drop off, just like there's clowns last year, there'll be just like a whole bunch of Megan dancers just waiting for you, and they'll start dancing. That actually sounds really cool. Then the second half could be like Insidious or something, or some other Blumhouse activity. Of course, you have the rides and attractions, and about 3 scare zones. The front's like a giant scare zone, but it's really 2 separate ones, but they kind of bleed into each other, and then the other one will be outside of the Parisian Courtyard house, whatever that is, and probably be themed to the maze, like usually is themed to the house that is near. So it was last year's theme to like not like La Llorona, but themed kind of like Mexican legends, and that seems to actually be the rumored theme for the house this year. So we'll go ahead and see for that. And yeah, so very interesting stuff. For those of you welcome who are just joining, there's some new ticketing details for Halloween Horror Nights that we went over. Early entry is available, and you can get into Super Nintendo World only with the after 2 p.m. day night combo express or ticket. It doesn't have to be express, but the ticket. So that is very interesting. Super Nintendo will be open from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. each night. So yeah, that'll be very exciting. So also, what do you guys think of the Last of Us announcement? The Last of Us, by the way, they'll be featured the game version, not the TV show version, based off the game. See, some people, a host of people on Twitter were excited about that, and other hosts of people were very upset about that. So, what do you guys think? Are you excited about the Last of Us house announcement? And are you excited that do you care if it's the game version, TV version? Do you prefer one or the other? Let me know in the comments below, or let me know in the chat, guys. And let me know, will you guys be using the Super Nintendo World ticket day night combo, or will you be or the early entry ticket? Let me actually do a poll here. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and do a poll. Let's see here. Let's see. Will you use early entry to Halloween Horror Nights? Will you purchase yes, no, depends on the group. Yes, no, depends on the group. Let's see, or put not worth it. Not worth it. Alright, go ahead and vote away. Curious if you guys will go ahead and use that for the polls there. And then also, after that, I'll do another poll of one. Will you use the Super? Will you get the day night combo ticket for Super Nintendo World? Of course, when you're there's the after 11 p.m. Express as well that you can use. Go look at those tickets in the past. Yeah, I think this is for regular. Let's go ahead and get Halloween Horror Nights tickets. By the way, of course, Pass members get the special pricing. Then Platinum Pass gets free entry on all these dates, which I believe are all of the dates, but here they are: September 7th through 10th, 14, 15, 16, 17, 21, 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 27th, 28th, 29th, 30th, October 1st, 5th, 4th, 5th, 8th, 11th, 12th, 18, 19, 25, 26, and 31. So that's cool. And then Office Wrap for 1 general admission ticket to Halloween Horror Nights on these days. If you're doing Flex Pay, you can do that as well. You just can't be doing a Flex Pay and redeem the ticket in 2022. That's it. Again, after 2 p.m. day night ticket is the only one to get you Super Nintendo World access if you're there for Halloween, if you want to. No votes on the poll. Very disappointing. And there's Halloween Horror Nights hotel and ticket stub. See, this is important. Right here. Halloween Horror Nights has a hotel and ticket package for Hollywood, yet they don't have a hotel. Of course, they have the neighboring hotels, but those are Sheraton and Hilton. This is part of the reason why the Universal Hotel that's currently under construction, or will be very soon, that has tons of permits filed for it, is very important because Universal people will be able to stay at the Universal Hotel for extra perks and do these Halloween Horror Nights hotel ticket packages. Though, let's actually look at one of these. I just want to, let's see, book now. What hotels are they recommending? Okay. So they are at a Universal Partner Hotel, which is probably the Sheraton or thing. See, we got what's a partner hotel? Let me see what they say. Yeah, they're actually really giving off 6 months. If you get the freaking Fear Pass, believe you get 6 months of Peacock Premium, I believe. Um, which is cool. That's an interesting way to promote the um, promote the service. Let's see. Oh, so okay. So here are the featured hotels: the Garland, Sheraton Universal. Oh, and that's it. Interesting. The Hilton's not on there. It's right next there. That's very interesting. I know Universal's kind of fighting with the Hilton because they have expansion plans, so maybe that's why it's not on there. But that is very, very interesting. Um, Let me actually take a picture for my buddy. Yeah, so yeah, they have some hotel packages, but of course a Universal hotel would obviously do much better most likely. So that's very curious. Girl Power Coaster says I go to Asia Treasure, but I probably can't this year. Probably next time. I'll go back and be when Fast Fears opens. Intamin now. So yeah. Alright guys. Any questions about Universal Halloween Horror Nights or Universal Studios in general? For a couple minutes. Dark Arts is back tomorrow. I'll be back there tomorrow in the morning. There's a sale, so Projection Central is completely demolished right now. Right. Totally gone. It was there last night, and then today it was gone. So Universal just those construction crews just demolished it. But they had some extra stuff left over. So where they put it? They put it all in the parking garage of Curious George, all the way on down of level 2 or B2 basement level 2. There's a massive sale, and apparently it's going on through tomorrow. So I'm gonna go check it out tomorrow, and 70% off everything. I mean, including like expensive things like Harry Potter interactive wands. Those are like $59, right? Because you do the spells. Those are $17 currently. And downstairs in the Curious George parking lot. So if you go to Universal today or tomorrow, you want an interactive wand or something else that could be pretty expensive, go ahead. Go ahead and go to Curious George's parking lot all the way in the back of City Walk. Take the escalator or elevator all the way down to B2, and you'll see like a temporary shop set up, and it's everything. There's these stuff in boxes and sell. Everything is just in boxes and had to be quickly moved out of Production Central. So I'm sure some of that stuff is from Production Central. They didn't have wands in there, but apparently they have wands at this place. So clearing out some warehouse space. So go ahead and take advantage. Also, speaking of, this kind of ties into Horror Nights, because when Horror Night ends, just that 1 week, sometimes 2 weeks, but usually 1 week, from November 1st to like November 8th, right? All Horror Nights merchandise is like 70% off. I got like a $70 shirt, like $8 last year. It was pretty cool, and I still have it. It's a nice button down. It says Universal Halloween Horror Nights 2022. Super cool button down. It's like $70. It's like $8. I got this glass, very nice glass. I'm not a shot glass. I can actual glass that said the same Halloween Hornets logo. It's like $20. Got it for like $2. It was pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I remember got the shirt and that combined in total was like $10. I was like, this is incredible. So if you want to take a chance and don't want to spend a whole boatload of money on Halloween Horror Nights merchandise, but you like some of it, come to Universal at Best Bets right after, right after Hornet. So November 1st, right? When it's done, then everything will start being discounted, and that'll be discounted in the store in City Walk, so you don't even have to go in the park. It's the Production Central store in City Walk. But also, the stores in the park will have the same stuff and same discount, and they'll just keep selling it till it's gone. And it goes by fast. Like I said, I don't think it lasts more than a week last time. So, and they do all the Christmas too, the Christmas merchandise. So, stay tuned. So just be aware. I just gotta, you can get some really cool deals for just a tiny price. Let's see how busy the park is gonna be while we're here. Today was sold out, but then they had some more tickets. No more sellouts for the rest of the week. The expensive days, though, as summer comes, but it will be busy, busy, busy. And for those of you who are curious of early access tickets, let's see how our Super Nintendo early access is going along. Super Nintendo early access is sold out for the rest of the month, as we would guess, but how's it going into January? All dates available so far. As we get closer, though, about 3 weeks out, they start filling up. So if you're visiting Universal from a different state, you have to get into Super Nintendo World. Well, get your early access, dig it. That's because you might get in there, but it'll be very busy. So get your early access ticket, and so you can guarantee to do everything. It's worth the extra $30 if that's what you're going for. So yeah, and how's home fast Mary's beat? It'll probably be like 100 feet off the ground or something. 80 to 100 feet. I don't know. For that, I need to see a site plan, and I haven't found one of those. So, yes, I'm not entirely sure. But we'll see when the track gets installed, right? That the top hats and the all the elements get installed. We shall see how tall it will be. Just at this rate, it will be installed quite quickly. They're zippity doodling along, which is why I absolutely love Universal. They just keep on moving. They're just moving. Any other theme park questions before we head on out here? Oh, wait till the 25-minute mark. Ah, damn it. Alright, another minute for any questions about anything you got going on here. Alright, well, looks like that is it. Thank you for everyone for joining this Halloween Horror Nights themed live stream. I'll be live from the park with the dark arts and much more later on this weekend. Have a great day. Bye, everybody.